Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Pedri. Well, that has not gone well. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Morata. Oh, look at this. And the shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this. Albania really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, important interception. Rodri and Lenormand spread it left. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Morata, bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There they go, hunting in packs. It's a good foot in there. Carvajal. Rodri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. This is promising. Looking for the run.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a good-looking, great leap! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And the action is back on the way.
Albania need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Carvajal. And it's Laporte. Now Fabian Ruiz. Forwards and with intent. Great skill, that's nice. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 71.550 espectadores.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start.
Chance! And that is wildly off target.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
In with the challenge. That is a great pick out. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 25 será reemplazado por el dorsal 10.
Gaia. Laporte. And Lenormand. Carvajal. It's Pedri. Asensio. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Threads one in. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job. And
he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 3 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17,
Laporte.
el dorsal 15. Cambio de jugadores.
He is through here. And that's been intercepted. Pedri. Merino. Now he's off and running. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Morata. Morata. Morata! Oh, denied brilliantly.
yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short.
Spain can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And he's being shifted off it. It's a good ball out wide. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the flag has stayed down. He's got away. He's free. He has got space. Played back in. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Disfrutaremos de la actuación de nuestro grupo oficial de animación.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Fabian Ruiz does really well to win the ball there. Nico Williams. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Gaia. A good play on the left-hand side here. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Strong running down that left flank. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Yamal. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he cuts out the supply. And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How would you review the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
And here's Morata. Goes looking wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, just needed a better contact.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Pedri. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, he's gone for goal! There's the hit! He's got a goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Substitution for Albania.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Coming on the field is number 8.
And the pass is intercepted.
Substitution in progress.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Played out wide. Dani Olmo absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pinches it off him. Pedri. Spain still ahead by the game's only goal. Pedri. And Dani Olmo.
Spain certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Jose Gaya gets across to intercept that. Rodri.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nico Williams. Now it's Morata. And that will be the final act. Spain have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Fabian Ruiz claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please report to the staff room immediately.